As a community banker, it's really important to also be involved in the community. And one of the organizations I'm involved with is Communities and Schools of Montgomery County.
Communities and Schools of Montgomery County serves students with our Backpack Pals program every weekend, and we send non-perishable bags of food to homeless students who are facing food insecurities.
One day I came up with this idea after the coronavirus hit that we needed to offer a little bit more to our students. Maybe we need to also offer them some hot meals in the evening.
We made a plan to serve meals for Monday through Friday for 1 week, and I posted it to our Facebook page and immediately received an email from someone at the community college who said, hey, we want to make sure that we can extend this, and they knew that Fidelity and some of our other community partners had already sponsored a couple of our school sites.
We started fundraising and didn't even get all the way to 1 week's worth of monetary value.
We were invited by DTE Foundation to apply for a grant, and we received the grant for $15,000 to go ahead and continue the food initiatives for the next 6 weeks.
Through that one grant, through them, we've been able to implement the program, and it's just incredible to see the impact that it's having on the students, on the teachers, on the principals.
And our principals, I think, feel like that we've really shown them that Montgomery County, our community partners, we can come together in a time of need.
I think it's so important that Communities and Schools is providing stability in a time when we don't know what's going on, that there's not food insecurity because they know they can get food either from the school system or through these dinners, and that's one less worry that families have to take on.
These kids see that in all things that we support them, because that goes back to the basic fundamentals of education, and that's building relationships.
Sometimes a full belly comes before a full mind. That's what we want to make sure the kids feel safe and stable first.
As an educator, everything flipped. You're used to seeing your kids in the classrooms every day, knowing how they are, checking on them, especially Mondays and Fridays before they go home. And now to do it virtually, that's where that special piece of when you get to see them riding by to pick up a meal and they're in the backseat of their parents' car and they're waving and seeing their smile, it just feels good to know, one, that they're okay, that they're getting something that they need, and just, being able to see your kids is something that I think educators all across the country miss.
It's just the highlight of my week, because the kids roll through and they're like, hey, Miss Deaton, they're wanting to tell me about their day, and I just get to see them for a few minutes, and so I know, okay, they're happy and they're healthy, and I know they're going home to have a good meal, and so it just brightens my day to see them up here.
And we found out too that it's not just our students that need it, it's parents that need it too. And if we see the need that a parent is in binds as far as needing food for their family, we try to find a way to meet that.
They understand that it's not a handout, it's a hand up, and that's really, you can see it with so many people that drive up in the communities.
To be in a county, in a community, to know where all you have to do is make one phone call and everybody's kind of on board is a great feeling.
When a community comes together, when entities come together, when figures in the community come together, a lot of things can happen, and this is a prime example of one.
It lets the children know and the community know that even though the school doors may not be open, Communities and Schools of Montgomery County is still here to serve the kids and serve the community.